Blackclads trampled my son, your majesty. You saw him walking along the road. He didn't slow, not one bit. Milady, I've nae much, but I'll gladly give me last coin for the cause. For vengeance.
Thanks.
Blackclads think us less nor dogs.
I can't remember how much gold I need. If I go around this way. No. Your Grace, a merchant has a proposal that may be of interest. In the face of war, he's decided to close shop and has offered to give us all his remaining goods in return. He requests a few of your men to escort him to the nearest town. Very well. Assign a few recruits. He'll have his escort. Again, those are kind of like non-choices. Or at least they appear to be. You're gonna say yes now, or you're gonna say yes later, because you're gonna want those card fragments. They're a unique resource compared to what you otherwise lose. So not necessarily compelling decisions. Lyrian fishermen claimed that vile monsters had emerged from beneath the water lilies of the Yavina's shallow shore waters. They claimed the horrid beasts had large, fish-like eyes and a scaly hide speckled with green bristles. Standard battle. Alright, what do I choose for draw? Redraw. It's a standard battle, so the medics will be useful. War wagon. The war wagon I only really care about in conjunction with the... can't remember what they're called. These guys, I don't really like them that much. Okay. Drummers are pretty good. You know, 5 medics. Oh my god. More of you. War wagons are good in conjunction with the arbalisters. Arcuspore. Alright. Every turn on turn end, damage a random enemy by 1. Death Wish. Summon this unit from your graveyard and weaken it by 4. Waterhag. After 5 turns on turn start, spawn torrential rain on any row only once per battle. I think the first thing I'm going to do is get my war wagon out. No, the first thing I'm going to do is get an arbalister out.
One bolt.
I'll save my war wagons for next time. What? Oh. Move 2 enemies to the row opposite this unit and apply torrential rain. Okay. Wait. This is a water hag? You're a water hag. Okay. So save the war wagons for the arbalists, the Vandenbergs. And maybe...
Give me a time. Arbalista, your command.
said once per battle. Oh right, before it was the
I'm a won't say.
Is that on spawn? Is that in return? Is that a charge? It's a return.
Ha!
Ugh. I'm just gonna pass. Pass immediately. Okay. I think this is gonna be the best choice. Or yeah. I meant that, okay. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There must be a hand limit of 10.
Ha!
Torrential rain. Every turn and turn start damage 2 random units on this row by 1. So now, do I have any loyal abilities? I don't. I'll do this.
Left, right, left, right.
Ha!
Now I'm near the. I'm in a third round. This max could be useful. It's gonna let me pull this from the graveyard. What? The medics not have blitz?
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing
Oh, they
me.
don't have blitz. Whatever.
Again and again and again.
What's this? Play spawn base copy of this unit. So, they get a second copy. Damage all units in this row by 3 when destroyed. Okay.
One bolt's all I need.
Then, what do I have in the deck still? I have a drummer, some medics, and one of those guys. Is there any way to place this? No. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I can. Okay, so let's do this. This guy here, I'll get another drummer.
If you insist.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Alright. Doing some work. They're back.
I can't take it anymore.
Got any medals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Okay. I just gotta place this guy.
We must trust each other.
7. So all I've got to do is this. We'll do it this row. Then, this row. I was hoping to get rid of that. One of twos. I don't think there's any way. Oh, really? It's not gonna sweep. Okay, I guess I have to pass. So clicking that card would let me go one more round and use my ability. Oh, it's gonna blow up anyway! Yes! I got what I wanted! So I said before, I don't really use walkthroughs. That's only, I mean, I do use walkthroughs to determine how far I am in a game. I don't read the walkthrough itself, I just look at its table of contents and approximate where I am. Another thing I'll use them for is in certain games, not this one, but games like Dark Souls, for example, the weapons you use really changes the gameplay a lot. And obviously every weapon's got its own style, but I'll look at the types of high-end weapons that you can get later in the game, determine which one I like, either for aesthetic reasons, because of the moveset, because it looks like a good weapon, and then I'll build my build from there. It's not necessarily as important in the more recent games because there's you can respec, but it used to be that you couldn't respec in those games. Anyway, this game doesn't seem to have any of those, so I'm not really going to look ahead except to maybe judge my progress through the game. I don't know why I told you, but there you go. Malcolm, the roads are perilous. More black-clads than mosquitoes out there these days. Getting to Dravograd is bloody impossible. For now, I've hidden the goodies in a secret box on the side of the inn opposite the temple. We can decide how to move it once this shite storm's calmed a bit. Till then, try not to die. A fence. A little shed. Fence and a little shed. I'll wander around up here first and then try to remember that I'm looking for a fence with a little shed. I may have to backtrack a bit. Oh, what's going on here? How much money do I have? How much do I need again? The only thing I can build... that icon always fools me every single time. Is there anything in the mess, Tim?
Yes, Your Grace?
It's
time I attended to other matters.
When something new happens there. What's this? Open menu. Back. Workshop. 1500 and 500. That's all I can really do. Alright.
Meave and company passed by a village evidently pillaged by the Nilfgaardians. From afar they had heard cries, but as they drew near they recognized them not as cries of grief, but as cursing, cries of anger.
Give him a proper walloping, the scoundrel!
Mercy, good folk! I've done nothing wrong!
The villagers stood gathered near the hamlet's center, surrounding an elf, bloodied and cowering. Stones in hand, the peasants threatened and cursed him. The queen demanded an explanation. A ruddy-faced blacksmith stepped forth and spit.
A Nilfgaardian spy the horse and is, your majesty. He's the one brought him here to raise the village. He's got to hang.
The other villagers agreed with the smith. The elf fell at the queen's feet and groveled.
Have mercy, Renner. Save your loyal subject. They lie! They fault me only as I am an elf.
Seems pretty likely.
Whence this certainty of his guilt? Have you any proof?
Asked Meave.
Did anyone see him communing with the foe? Did he hold any coin with a foreign stamp?
The villagers eyed Meave angrily, their hands clenched into fists. Yet none dared utter a word in protest.
Know this. The Blackclads need no reason to pillage our homes. Now stand aside and let this wretch go.
The elf tearfully thanked the queen, then begged her not to leave him behind. Instead, he pleaded vehemently to join her retinue.
Your most noble grace, please, I beg you. As soon as you're gone, the Dwan will hang me from the nearest tree.
So be it.
Said the queen after a moment's consideration.
Find the quartermaster. He's to put you to work. And now we march.
The villagers gazed with hatred as the company left the hamlet. When its thatched roof huts disappeared beyond the next bend, Meave breathed a sigh of relief.
You've shown yourself to be merciful, milady. I feared the Blackclads won't be so inclined. Not in the least. You've shown yourself to be merciful, milady. I feared the Blackclads. Ostrich. They cut him down, took his head. All for not taking his hat off in front of their general. Ostrich. They cut...
Oh, this is gonna be a little circle. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I went down there before, or if I've been to this section. Probably have. Yep. Guardians just ruining everything they touch. So I have a feeling that that little hut I'm supposed to find is elsewhere. It's backwards. Oh, wait, what about this? Could this be it? No, of course not. We'll go up to here. Hopefully it'll be a fast travel post. And then I can work backwards, see if I can find that treasure.
Meave's force made its way to the place the prisoners had indicated, a quaint village named Turnifen. And indeed, soon a cloud of dust appeared on the horizon. A large enemy force approached.
We await your order, Your Grace.
Reynard peered at Meave expectantly. Meave could not let this opportunity pass. The Nilfgaardians marched on, oblivious to the threat. As soon as they found themselves within range, she signaled her arbalists to loose their bolts, then led her cavalry in a charge.
At them! Follow me! G up!
G up? G up? Is that like giddy up? The hiss of bowstrings. Then a moment later, Nilfgaardians fall to the dirt, cries catching in their throats. Valyrians hollered in triumph. Alas, their celebration proved premature. The second salvo struck naught but Pavith's shields, emblazoned with the golden sun. Meave rasped out a curse. Despite the advantage of surprise, it seemed victory would not come easy. Capture 3 Imperial caravans. How do I capture them? Do I just defeat them? One round, okay. Do those always start? Those must always start in my starting hand.
At them! Valyria!
Is this shortened battle? No. Oh wait. I don't think so. First unit is attacked and move it 1 row towards the opponent. If on the opponent's side, reduce timer by 1 each turn. When the timer runs out, remove self from the battlefield. Is that how I capture it?
Ha!
Oh, I should have got. Oh well.
152, 154.
Right, I didn't take medics because I knew there was only going to be 1 round. I remember that now.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Can't take it anymore.
others? No? Ah.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Does he have blitz? Oh, he does.
Give me a target. Obelisk to your command.
Now, how did that incantation go?
I'm a monster.
Left, right, left, right.
What? It has to be an act.
Yes.
That doesn't
Off
count
to the
as an
front
attack.
yet again.
Again and again and again.
Well, that doesn't count as an attack, then I'm screwed. And it doesn't. Does this count as an attack? No.
What? Who dares?
Wait. Oh! I blocked their way! There's no way I can win. Okay. Yes. That was unexpected. Okay.
At them! Valyria!
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Alright.
Left, right, left, right.
New orders? No?
Keep calm, Tiberius.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Ha!
Okay.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
One goes already.
So I could probably maybe block them from going backwards if I can go to the back row and then fill up my row.
Give me a time.
Okay, so now I'm gonna target guys who are already in my row.
Of course, as you wish, master.
Capture 2 of them.
Again and again and again.
Off to the front yet again.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Arbalest at your command.
Splendid! One last push now! Not a blackclad to remain within sight of Dravigrad!
Thus Meve led her force to victory. Historians would later term this encounter the Battle of Turnifen. Those Nilfgaardians who survived it spoke of a terror on the field. A woman warrior in gilded armor spattered with blood, her blows so powerful as to pierce the heaviest breastplate, the thickest buckler. The Lyrians now set off toward Dravigrad, buoyed by the vision of their foe expecting reinforcements, friendly banners on the horizon, none of which would ever arrive.